Hey, this is Scott from Samcart, and we're here to talk to you guys about the affiliate attraction method, a simple formula for attracting high-powered affiliate partners and doubling your profitability. Now, that is a pretty bold claim, doubling your profitability. A lot of claims get made about things that can very simply double or triple your business or whatever, but we're here to talk about something that's really true, and we're speaking from our own experience. We'll be able to share some stories with you guys, but we're here to talk to you about how to effectively go out there and not build a bunch of affiliates, but really how to go out and find the right affiliates. We really, you'll hear me talk about this a couple times in this video. We're big subscribers to the 80-20 principle, where 20% of your affiliates are going to be bringing in 80% of the benefit you get from having affiliates. And so we want to show you guys how to laser focus in and find those right affiliates, find the perfect matches that are going to bring in the majority of your sales and make the majority of your extra profits on the back end, and really how to structure an affiliate platform so that you're getting the most that you possibly can out of your time without giving up all of your time. I mean, that's going to be another big thing for us. So, when we are talking about an affiliate program, we're talking about something that does not take up a lot of time and that is not a unbelievable, hey, everyone come inside and I'm going to approve everybody and everybody become an affiliate. We really like to focus in on having the right number of affiliates, the right people, and getting the rest of the people out of there who are simply just going to ask a lot of questions and take up a lot of time. We're big cut the fat people. And so essentially, that's where we're coming from, just as a little backstory. If that's not where you're at, no problem. But just so you understand kind of the bias and where our experience has led us with our own affiliate programs, that's where we're coming from. So if you see us kind of skew in that direction inside of this video, you'll know why. So let's get right to it. The affiliate attraction method is A plus P plus C equals profits. I really didn't know exactly what to say equals on this side, but profits is probably the right answer. And so let's break down exactly what each one of these letters means. So authority plus performance plus connections equals profits. This is the affiliate attraction method. The sum of these three parts on the left will equal profits in your business. And we'll break down each one of these into more specific tactics and strategies. We want to be very, very specific inside of this video and give you some to-do lists, some homework that you can go take care of immediately after this is done. But this is where we're coming from. The affiliate attraction method is about building authority, increasing your performance, and making more connections. And again, we'll get much, much more specific. But those three things, however hard you work at building your own authority, increasing your own performance, and building more connections, will directly impact the amount of profit, the amount of benefit that you get from having an affiliate platform. So let's start with a quick story. Back in fall of 2009, that's my brother Brian over there on the left, looking like a fresh-shaven 23-year-old that he was at the time. Brian was just out of school, and he had started a site called trainbaseball.com. And so ignore the get10,000fans.com on the image. I just had to find a nice old image of Brian. But Brian was out of school. I was still in college. I'm Brian's younger brother. So trainbaseball.com, both of us were college baseball players, and Brian was one hell of a college baseball player. And so he started a site. His first foray into online sales was a site called Train Baseball, where we went and shot a bunch of baseball training videos. We just hopped in a cage, flipped out an old Flip HD recorder, I don't know if anybody remembers those, and just started recording some baseball stuff. And so we were having some decent success, really, kind of right off the bat. We made some products, got kind of active, tried some advertising stuff, Google AdWords, and with some pretty moderate success for a couple months, we sold products. So, we made a couple $100. I think, maybe our best month until the story I'm about to tell you was maybe, $1,000 or $1,500. But really, pretty moderate success for about 6 months. And so then we ran into this guy on the right. The guy on the right's name is Paul Reddick. And there is no way you know who this guy is. But Paul Reddick owns a site called the 90 Mile Per Hour Club. Paul was a minor league baseball player and then also a major league scout for a long time for baseball. And so his big thing was pitching. And so he started a pitching-specific baseball website called 90 Mile Per Hour Club. And so we actually kind of ran into Paul because he sent us an email when Brian had essentially copied something from one of Paul's websites. Pretty shamelessly, Brian had copied it, and Paul sent him an email that was actually very polite. and being the nice competitive guy that my brother is, basically sent him back a big FU and said, there's no reason, you have no copyright on this, you have no whatever, basically shove it. I'm going to use this. It's a good idea. I basically didn't deny that he stole it, and in a sort of immature fashion, we kind of told Paul off. So Paul naturally reacted extremely graciously, actually. So we're very lucky that Paul reacted that way. Essentially, he invited Brian up. He said, hey, listen, guy, you don't know who I am, but let me, bring you up. Paul lives in New Jersey. We're just down the road in Maryland. So we had Brian up for a weekend and introduced Brian to the world that we had no idea existed. So Paul was part of this much bigger world, essentially, of baseball information marketers. So Paul was the pitching guy, and then there was, strength training guys, and then there was, bat speed guys, and there's all these like different niches inside of baseball training, which is already itself a pretty small world. People who are looking for baseball specific training online. But Paul introduced us to this whole world, and Paul really, really graciously kind of took us under his wing and started kind of teaching us the ropes. Paul had been doing this for a really long time and having a lot more success than his website design would possibly suggest. And so us not really understanding exactly what the whole big wide world of, online marketing looked like, or, we had no idea what a sales letter was. We had no idea what an affiliate program was or anything like that. Paul really showed us the ropes. And so to this day, Paul is still a great, great mentor of ours. But the story is really about affiliates. And so Paul was like, hey, I was really interested in your guys' hitting stuff, because in this world of, niche down baseball training guys, we really don't have a guy who's teaching hitting, right? Specifically hitting. And so that was thankfully one of our first products, what's called Instant Hitting Drills. Was just a series of drills that someone could do basically just to, become a better hitter in baseball, essentially. And so that's where Paul basically stepped in. And after we had essentially told him to go F himself, right? Paul very graciously showed us the ropes, and then he offered to become an affiliate. And so Paul was our very first affiliate for Train Baseball. And we really, really were blown away when he started telling us about how much traffic he sends and how big his list is. Again, it was just some guy with a pretty, shitty-looking website that we just kind of assumed was just some schmuck, whatever, we're going to blow this guy out of the water. We're doing several $100s in sales every month. They're only going to keep growing from here. Whoever this Paul Reddick guy is can go shove it. But little do we know that Paul was doing a heck of a lot more in sales than we ever would. And so essentially the story goes, Paul decided to become an affiliate. And so we built this whole promotion around it. We built this special landing page specifically for his people, and we were pitching them instant hitting drills. And so Paul scheduled an email, and when we woke up that morning, we went to go check our stats, and here's what we found. With one email, Paul had sent everybody towards instant hitting drills, and he had sold 47 units for $5,546 in sales. And that was all with one single email. One affiliate email had become the biggest, most profitable day in our history, had become our biggest, most profitable month in our history. And so with one email, Paul sold 47 units, and we sold $5,500 in sales, about $2,700 in profit. And that was cash in the pocket. And that was just the most ridiculous single day of our lives. And it really did change our business, because then that worked out well for Paul. Paul was really happy with one email. Obviously, to get that many commissions with one email was great for him. And so here's what happened. In the fall of 2009 was when that email got sent. By the spring of 2010, Paul had brought in all these other guys who, again, you have no idea who these guys are, but every face that you're looking at is actually a huge authority in the baseball training market. These are best-selling authors. These are college baseball coaches, ex-major league players, major league trainers is who you're looking at, and all of them had started promoting Train Baseball because Paul gave his stamp of approval and then went and got his buddies to also essentially hop on the bandwagon and start promoting our offers. Because we worked our butts off for Paul, it worked out well for Paul. He brought all of his friends on board. And here's what it did for our business. Remind you again, before all of this stuff, before Paul's first email as our affiliate, we were doing a couple $100s in sales, $1,000 in sales a month if we were lucky. And here's what Train Baseball looked like after that. We were doing $10,000 in profit every single month. Profit. So with these new affiliates, all of a sudden our sales skyrocketed, and because that's free money. These are not, we're not paying for these leads. We're not paying for these sales. There's no advertising being done. We're simply just giving 50% commission back to the affiliates. We started doing $10,000 a month in profit. The second big benefit we noticed was that our launches couldn't fail. So we started working together with these guys to create products that fit the market really well, that fit gaps in our market really well. And so we started making more baseball hitting products. And every time we did, we would put together a launch, again, with a lot of Paul's help. Paul was a really great help that early on. We do a lot of stuff ourselves now and understand a lot better. But back then, our launches couldn't fail because we had all these guys behind us. And all these guys together, had 100,000 emails combined that were all of them going to hear about Train Baseball stuff. And so every time we launched a product, even our products that were maybe a little bit weaker than others, they could not fail. We could not help but make money when we did new promotions because we had all these affiliates behind us. And then third, of course, we had guaranteed traffic. Again, that kind of goes along with a bunch of profit and launches that couldn't fail. But essentially, with all these affiliates, we just had traffic coming in almost every single day, definitely around the times we had big promotions. But the guaranteed traffic part, we had guys that were going to send us traffic no matter what because our offers converted for them and it did well for them. It fit a mold or it fit a gap kind of for what their audience might have been looking for, but they were not themselves providing. And so essentially, in just a couple of months, having affiliates completely transformed Train Baseball, and it allowed us to go out and do a lot of really cool things. And so the rest is sort of history. Later that year, we'd start get10,000fans.com because we got really good at Facebook advertising specifically. So we started, again, with Paul's help, a lot of Train Baseball became not Train Baseball didn't become Get 10,000 Fans, but we started Get 10,000 Fans to teach people what we were doing on the Facebook side, much, much bigger than, just kind of the baseball training niche. People wanted to know about Facebook ads and what we were doing, so that's what we started Get 10,000 Fans. And a lot of it was not ever built on just affiliates, but we, of course, every time we would do a new product launch, we would, of course, rally up a bunch of affiliates. And so all of this kind of fast forward a couple years. The summer 2013, we did a really, really big affiliate launch, one of the biggest ones we ever did, where we launched the Fan Page Funnel, which is a really big course for us. It was our first $1,000 course, just kind of a soup to nuts thing about Facebook advertising, and brought in a whole bunch of affiliates, and we did $1 million launch. So we did about $1.15 million in sales, and that was solely because of affiliates. The biggest launch we'd ever done to date by ourselves internally was about $200,000 in about a week, and with affiliates on board and having people behind us, promoting us, pushing us, recommending us to their people, we did $1.15 million in sales during a 7-day period, essentially in the summer 2013. And so that's kind of our journey with affiliates. That's where we're coming from. Again, we want to just let you guys know that this is something we've been doing successfully for a long time. And, all of these people, this is not even close to all the affiliates that were in on this launch, or even some of the bigger names were left off, just kind of the pictures we had on hand. But essentially, when we talk about authority, performance, and connections being the 3 essential parts of an affiliate program, we are speaking from experience. We are speaking from talking with people who are some of the biggest, have some of the biggest, most profitable, badass just affiliate programs out there. And so we're not only talking from our own experience, but we're bringing in a lot of experience from friends of ours as well. And so we'll jump into this right now. Let's break down what authority, performance, and connections means, how you can go about building those very intentionally so that your affiliate program is absolutely booming. So number 1 is authority. So authority is essentially just how are you going to make yourself an authority? If you are not an authority, don't worry about it, right? If you're just starting out and you're thinking, I have no credibility, I have no authority whatsoever in my market, do not sweat it. Take a breath. Authority, believe it or not, is not gifted to you. It is not something you either have or don't have. It is manufactured. It is absolutely 100% something that you are about to manufacture for your business and your brand. It is not something that you either have or do not. So how do you build authority? Number 1 is you run ads. Target people who might be your perfect affiliate with specific ads. Literally, if you want to go check this out, you can go Google Facebook UIDs. Okay, that's a user identification number. Every single Facebook user has its own UID. And so there's some really nasty stuff that used to be around about UID scraping, where you'd go into a Facebook group and you'd be able to use some, kind of sketchy tool to grab the UID of everyone in that group and run ads to that. And that's not what we're talking about. What you can do is you can go find someone's Facebook UID, and you can just Google tutorials on how to do this. This video is not going to teach you how to do this, but you can literally run an ad to one specific person. So I'll tell you a story. A guy named Wilco DeCry, who is a good friend of ours, a really smart marketer, he ran an ad to Brian one time. We didn't even know who Wilco was. Wilco had been an affiliate of ours previously, and I believe his picture might have been shown on that couple slides ago. But was not somebody who we had a personal relationship with. He was just somebody who was an affiliate for us. He'd done a decent amount of sales. He certainly didn't send like the most traffic in the world or the most sales, but he did plenty, right? He did enough for us to notice his name when we were creating affiliate payouts. But he ran an ad to Brian that said, "Hey, Brian Moran, I'd love to have you join my upcoming promotion." And it was really simple. And that was it. But of course, you can imagine if Brian is surfing through Facebook and sees that ad, he's going to say, "What the heck? How the heck does this ad have my name in it? And, what is this talking about?" So naturally, Brian clicked through. Wilco had gone and made Brian a specific ad, a specific video that said, "Hey, Brian, here's what I have going on. I have a product coming out. Here's what it is. I'd love to have you as an affiliate." And it was just such a creative way to go out there and grab someone's attention that we promoted. We sent some emails. We sent Wilco some traffic. Hopefully he thinks, we did well for that. That was some time ago now. But, running ads to a specific person or a specific group of people who might be your perfect affiliates, right? You could be running ads that are spending $5 a month to target a very, very specific group of 100 people, right? And you basically just make some message up that's going to be, "Hey guys, here's who I am. Here's the offer that I'm running. We'll show you guys how to kind of craft a really good way to grab some affiliates as far as what to say and how to say it." But running ads to people, asking them to become an affiliate of yours is a really creative way to make yourself look like a total and complete badass. If you want to talk about making yourself an authority, that makes Wilco an authority. That one ad, we're guys who pride ourselves on knowing a lot about Facebook ads, and we were spellbound by that one specific thing. And so by putting ads in front of people, not only does it make you look sweet, right? It makes you look like, "Damn, that guy knows what he's doing." But number two, you're running ads, and not a lot of people run ads. Really, only pretty advanced people are out there running ads and spending money on this stuff. And then it's just kind of the natural, human emotion, right? When you see somebody in an advertisement, you see somebody in a commercial, or you see somebody's face, on a Facebook ad even, it just kind of establishes them as a little bit of an authority. You just think, "Oh, cool. It's like, I saw you on TV." It kind of has that feeling to it. And so running ads to people who might be perfect affiliates of yours, and I'm talking small budget, targeting a very small audience, is a great way to build some authority. Number two is create masterminds. So become the mob boss that you were born to be. This picture right here is a mastermind that we put together after that really big promotion of ours. And it was what you're looking at here in this picture is a group of really, really wicked smart people. So these were some of our top affiliates from that big launch, and essentially we just brought them out to Baltimore for the weekend. We live right outside of Baltimore. We brought them to a very, very cool kind of co-working space that we worked at, and we just spent the day talking about what's working. Right? We shared kind of our best marketing strategies and tips for what was going on in our business. Everybody else shared, their best things. We created a lot of new connections. A lot of people in these rooms we had email connections with back and forth, but had never met in person. And a lot of them had not kind of quite yet met each other. And so we just kind of brought in this one-day mastermind, and we created a lot of really, really great connections. We had everybody kind of, bring a friend. Some people didn't make it into the photo. But, if you're really smart, you're one of our affiliates, we said, "Hey, bring a buddy," because we'd love to meet more people who are just wicked smart and know what they're doing. But essentially, everyone that was here, every one of these new connections that was made because we brought them into the same room. And so we created ourselves as even more of an authority because we were the ones who facilitated all of these unbelievably smart people being all in one place. And so create masterminds. It can be something as simple as a Facebook group. We've seen this do done really, really effectively is simply just making a big Facebook group, inviting a bunch of smart people to it, and just talking. What's going on in your businesses, right? If somebody has an offer that they're, a promotion that they're getting ready to run, maybe they post once or twice and just ask, are people up for promoting? Or, hey, I'm just looking for some feedback on this new sales page. But if you're the one who creates the mastermind for your niche, for your market, then all of a sudden you are the authority. You're the person that facilitated bringing all these people together. You're the mob boss that put all these people in one place. And that is how another very simple way that you are manufacturing authority. It doesn't matter if you just started out. You're the person who thought to bring all these people together. It can be an email group, a Facebook group. Ours was in person. There's all kinds of different ways that you can create very easy masterminds that do not take up a whole bunch of time. But you being the one that facilitates bringing a whole bunch of smart people together in your market, bring a bunch of people who maybe previously thought of themselves as competition and get them working together, then all of a sudden you are the mob boss that essentially brought everybody together. Number 3 is collect testimonials. Maybe this is number 4, not sure. But collecting testimonials is a very cool way to build authority. So you want to basically, by collecting a whole bunch of testimonials and putting them together, you have something to show potential affiliate partners what your customers think. So if you have all these testimonials from people who are saying your product is great, this is what it's done for me, blah, 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 right, on, then how could an affiliate possibly deny that, right? If you're, hey, I have, here are these 10 videos from customers of mine just extolling the benefits of your product, no one can argue with that, right? They can argue with, hey, I have this product and I think it's really great and I think you should give it a shot. I think you should send it to your people. Well, someone could say, nah, I don't think so. But if you send them these videos, dozens, we literally have dozens of these. You could start with just as many as, 3 to 5 or something like that. But if you send several videos of your customers talking about your product, no one can argue with that. It's irrefutable that your product is helping people and is something that is, whatever it is, product, service, whatever it is that you're selling. It's just a really, really great way to establish yourself as an authority when you're first meeting people, when you're first introducing yourself, or, whether it's an affiliate who has never promoted you before, or whether you're just trying to get somebody who's promoted before in the past, or someone who promotes all the time. If you're just trying to keep it going, whatever it is, whatever stage in the relationship you are with an affiliate, providing them with testimonials is a really, really great way to go out there and essentially just establish yourself as an authority. So I actually want to break this down really quick. I want to give you guys our 3-step process for creating these testimonial videos and getting them unbelievably simply, right? Video testimonials are something that a lot of people shy away from doing, that shy away from taking the time to go out there and record, but it just is a real shame because it's so simple to do that we want everybody to be able to make really awesome video testimonials, and here's how we do it. So it starts with something really simple, right? So for us, I'll reach out to Samcart users, usually guys who are doing a lot in sales, and I'll say, hey, it's Scott. How's everything going with Samcart? That's it. That's the first intro email. Just send that to somebody right now. Send it to 5 people right now. And they inevitably respond with, hey, it's going really well. Here's what I really enjoy about it. Give them free range to talk about whatever they'd like. And so then my response is, hey, I really appreciate you sharing. I'd love to give you 3 free months to Samcart. And hey, would you mind hopping on Skype to share that? And so again, I'm not incentivizing people at the very beginning. Share your thoughts with me and I'll give you 3 months to Samcart. I'm really just looking for people to share their thoughts. It's just open-ended, right? Because once they formulate their own ideas, then all I'm asking them to do is, hey, I've just given you something, right? Thanks for sharing. Let me give you something for free. And hey, would you mind hopping on Skype just to share exactly what you just said? And that's kind of the magic, is that most people, when you try to get them on camera, try to get them to, turn the camera around on themselves and, hey, anybody who records a quick 60-second testimonial, I'll give XYZ to. That's kind of a bad model. This way, they kind of just share their own thoughts in a very simple medium. They're just emailing me back. And then all I'm going to do is ask them to share exactly what they just said on Skype. And the magic of being on Skype with them is that you get to kind of guide the conversation. I'm not going to put words in anyone's mouth, but I can ask the right questions to make sure that I get the right responses on video. And so, our take rate on this is 90%. Everyone who writes back and gives some kind of feedback, and I respond, hey, thanks. Here's something for free. Would you like to hop on Skype? 90% of people are like, yeah, I would love to. Whereas if you are asking people to just record a quick testimonial and send it to us, right? The response rate is abysmal. It's terrible. And then you end up getting a lot of testimonials that aren't great, that aren't recorded well, the audio's bad, or whatever it is. With this method, the way that we do things, it's a heck of a lot easier to get really quality video testimonials. So then we hop on Skype. This is a guy named Jarek Robbins. Jarek is a Samcart user. He does really well. He's a big consultant and does a lot of work with other clients. But essentially, in these videos, we just want to ask 3 questions. Once you get somebody online, once you get somebody on live, you take these things are 5, 7, 10 minutes tops. And if you check out our YouTube channel, our Samcart channel, we have dozens of these videos, right? Dozens. So that we have all these testimonies in the world. Anything we'd ever like to have is out there. Someone searching for Samcart on Google or anything is likely going to run into one of these videos, and they're excellent for showing people who want to become affiliates, essentially. But here's the 3 questions you want to ask. Number 1, how did you find us? How did you first learn about Samcart? This, again, in our instance, what I ask people. How did you find us? I want to know how you learned about Samcart, who recommended it, because essentially you're just building rapport with whoever would be watching this video. Number 2, what was life like before Samcart? So people care about transformative stories, right? And so these last 2 questions, what was life like before? What was life like before Samcart? And what was life like after Samcart? I want somebody to share a story there, right? We're going to paint a before picture and an after picture, and that's really what we want to share. We want people to share what they were worried about, what they were struggling with, and then what problems has Samcart solved, and what headaches are gone. And so that's what was life like before, what was life like after. But those 3 questions, that's literally it. Let them talk. Say, hey, thanks for joining us. If you'd like to learn more, check out samcart.com and end the video. But by making these quick testimonials, and they take no time at all, they take no editing, it's unbelievably simple. We just get these, record them, publish them, they're done in 20 minutes. And then we can use these and have used testimonials in the past to recruit new affiliates by saying, hey, would you like to see what people are saying about our product? And so again, we've built up to dozens of these videos over time. Do not get overwhelmed. You could literally start with 1 or 2, right? Think of 2 or 3 people that you could send that email to of, hey, how is everything going? Give me some feedback here. And don't get too overwhelmed. Just start with those few people, send out those emails, and kind of see where it goes from there. But building a library of customer testimonials is a great way to go out there and basically have some ammo, have some ammunition behind you when you're trying to convince an affiliate to promote a product. Okay, so moving on from authority to performance. This is probably one of the biggest ones, and one of the ones that we can help you with the most. Your performance, how your offers convert, how your stats grow for your affiliates. This is easily the biggest single way to go out there and create a whole bunch of affiliate partners that are just kicking ass for your business. Because if your offers don't convert, then no affiliates are going to keep promoting. So any affiliates you get are going to leave. And if you get an affiliate, you're never going to get access to all of their friends or any of their other partners or anything, because if it doesn't work, they're not going to recommend you. And so your performance of the 3 factors that go into the affiliate attraction method, performance is easily the biggest one. So grab a pen, grab a paper, and let's dive into it. Number 1 is to know your numbers, because your numbers are a recruiting tool, right? Understanding how well your offers are promoting or are converting rather for your affiliates are an absolute recruiting tool. If it's good, brag about it. If it's not good, make it good and then brag about it. Because there's nothing that's going to get an affiliate to promote like saying, hey, this offer is absolutely killing it, and having the numbers to back that statement up. And so thankfully with you guys, your Samcart dashboard is all about giving you the numbers so that your affiliates know exactly what's working, so you can take those numbers and brag to new affiliates and get people in. So let's start with the first number that you need to know. Earnings per click. EPC is what I'll refer to this as. Is a really simple calculation. It is probably the biggest single indicator of an affiliate offer being successful. And so here's how you calculate it. You take the total amount of affiliate clicks, so total amount of clicks affiliates have sent you, and divide it by the total commission earned. So again, that's not sales earned, right? This is commissions earned. So whatever percent, whatever cut affiliates are earning on your sales, that's what goes on the bottom of this equation. So it's, again, total number of affiliate clicks divided by the total commissions earned by your affiliates. And so here's a quick example. If affiliates send 100 clicks and they've earned $200 in commissions, then your EPC is $2. So you would tell affiliates, hey, this offer right now is converting at a $2 EPC, which is pretty dang good. So with earnings per click, the goal should be at least $1. If you can't tell affiliates that my offer is currently getting a full dollar for every click you send, right? That's really the expectation. For every click you send, you can expect to earn $1 back. That's what you're telling them by telling them you have a $1 EPC. If you can't get here, then you need to change some stuff. And really, ideally, your EPC is well above $1. But you need to change some stuff, and we'll walk you through exactly what you can change to get yourself up over $1 EPC. But this is the baseline. If your offers are converting below $1 EPC, then you need to strongly consider what it is that you're offering. You need to find a way to get more customers and to make those customers more valuable. But here we go. So tips for increasing your EPC. Use upsells. If you're using Samcart, you have no excuse not to use upsells. So an upsell is essentially after someone checks out and buys product A, you can offer them product B, product C, product D, whatever you want, and they can order it with a single click of the mouse. So essentially, nothing says you have to use 3 upsells. It could be 1 upsells. You can use 5. It doesn't matter to us whatsoever. But using upsells is a great way to increase your customer value, essentially. So someone buys product A on the checkout page. They go to upsell number 1. In this case, it looks like it's $97. And they can click on that add to my order button with a single click and buy that product, buy an additional product, and we'll just charge it to the card they already have on file. And so it's a one-click purchase, which is a very, very great way to sell more product and to dramatically increase your revenue. And so here's a quick example of what using upsells can do to your customer value. And think about this in terms of going to affiliates, approaching affiliates and saying, hey, here's what's going on. It's a great way to get a huge advantage. So with Get 10,000 Fans, we sold a $47 product. But because we used upsells, our customers are not worth $47. When they were finished with our upsell process, which was very tuned in, very good, that customer was worth $189 on average. So think about that. That is almost a 4x over what they should be worth. So my customers are almost worth 4 times as much as my hypothetical competition that's not using upsells. And so imagine what that did for affiliates. Like, hey guys, look, we want you to promote this product, right? And I know these numbers, right? It's a $47 product, but listen, each customer is actually worth $189 after they get finished with the upsells. And you will get 50% of anything your people buy. And so there's the quick math again, right? If you're doing $10,000 a month without upsells, by this same math, if you added in upsells, you'd be doing over $40,000 in sales. And so knowing these numbers, right? Being able to say, hey guys, look, affiliates, like I have a product, it's this much money. But because of upsells, right, you have a potential to make that $47 customer into a $189 customer. It's a huge advantage. If your competition is not using upsells, then you need to be using upsells and bragging to your affiliates how much more valuable your customers are because of them. Number 2 is email marketing. So following up with customers, using email marketing to sell them more products in the days, weeks, months after an initial sale is purchased. And here's just a quick stat from the data we have inside of Samcart. Samcart customers using email marketing make 17% more money than those who do not. And so if you use effective email marketing, right, talk to your customers, offer them additional products, you will make, from our data, 17% more money on average, maybe more, maybe a lot more, than people who are not using email marketing. And so really the benefit to your affiliates is that over time, their affiliate commissions will keep rising without them sending any new clicks. So without them emailing for you again, they're going to keep making more money, hopefully, because you have effective email marketing in place that's going to sell some of those customers they sent you more products over time. And so use email marketing, use effective email marketing. You will get more sales, your affiliates will get more commissions, and they're way more likely to come back and promote you if they know that they're going to make commissions over time, ongoing in a recurring fashion, because your email follow-up series is pretty dialed in. Number 3, and this is probably the biggest one, create great offers. When I say an offer, that means whatever it is that you're offering your customer, right? If you have a big sales page, if Samcart, you guys bought Samcart, and the offer you bought it at is likely, probably those of you watching this video, or probably a lot of different offers, right? The offer for Samcart is, hey, buy it for a 14-day free trial and then $99 a month after the fact. If that's all I said about Samcart, I want you to buy Samcart. Here's everything that's inside, right? And the offer is, I'll give you 14 days free, and after that, it's $99 a month. That's a pretty good offer. But how much better is that offer if I add in things like a guarantee? So I say, hey, look, not only can you buy Samcart at 14 days, I'll give you 14 days free, but I'm also going to give you a 90-day guarantee that says if in 90 days you don't love it, let us know, and we'll refund anything that you've paid. Right, so you have a full 3 months, a third of a year, a fourth of a year. That's really bad math, my fault. A fourth of a year to try out Samcart, completely risk-free, right? Adding guarantees to your offers are going to be essentially what we're looking for. In building a great offer, you're going to convert more customers. And so if we back up a little bit, the first two, using upsells and email marketing, are about making your customers more valuable and making your affiliates more money. Creating a great offer is more about converting more visitors into customers so that your commissions or your affiliates make more money, right? And so layering these things on top, creating a great offer and using upsells and using email marketing, is all of it going to be, that much more beneficial to yourself and your affiliates. So throw in guarantees. Make your guarantees big. Okay, a lot of people shy away from guarantees that are longer than 30 days, or maybe you don't have one at all, because you're afraid that you're going to lose money. And the statistics inside of Samcart are universally true, that the longer your guarantee, the more customers you grab and the more money you make. I can almost guarantee you, I'll throw you a 90-day guarantee on this guarantee, that if you change your guarantee to be longer, that you will get more customers in the door than you will possibly lose from people potentially, refunding your product more. And I would almost bet that the longer your guarantee, the lower your refunds will be overall. It's just another way for you to very easily and cheaply take away the risk from your customers, right? So adding guarantees is a great way to make your offer that much better. Number 2, adding in countdown timers. Make promotions. Make big deals out of things, right? Don't just throw your products out there and hope they sell. Make a big deal out of it. Open it and close it. Take it off of the market. Do special sales around different times of the year. And when you do promotions, put countdown timers on your pages. I can't even tell you how much money countdown timers have made us over the past 5 years online. Putting countdown timers on things forces people to make a decision, right? This offer is going away at midnight tonight. It's going away at noon tomorrow. And it forces people to make a decision, and it increases your conversions every single time. You make more money, your affiliates make more commissions, everyone is happy. Make your products about a promotion, a timed specific promotion that has a specific start time and a specific end time, and there's a countdown timer staring all the visitors in the face the entire way. Lastly, we'll talk about bonus stacking. So bonus stacking is a method where you basically say, hey, wait, there's more, right? You've all heard that. You've seen it on infomercials and stuff. We don't just say, hey, here's Samcart, go buy it. We say, hey, this is everything Samcart can do. Pretty cool, right? But wait, there's more. And we throw a whole bunch of bonuses. We throw a whole bunch of bonuses at you. The affiliate attraction method, this is a bonus. You're currently watching something that we didn't have to make along with our really, really cool, shopping cart app. But we made it because it's a great way to convince you to buy. It's a great way. There's nothing unethical about it or anything. We're just adding value. So not only are we going to provide you with Samcart, which has this really cool affiliate platform, we're going to provide you with bonuses that tell you how to make more money using the affiliate platform. And so find cool ways to make bonuses that are gonna meet people's biggest objections, right? The big objection of the affiliate attraction method is for people who think, okay, cool, an affiliate center is really great, but I don't know how to go out there and get affiliates. I don't know how to go out there and create connections and attract affiliates. And so we made this bonus. I'm sitting down right now recording what will probably be like a 90-minute session to give you our best information possible about how to go out there and attract affiliates. And I will likely bet that plenty of you people watching this, maybe the affiliate attraction method and other bonuses that we offered you with Samcart didn't convince you to buy, but it might have pushed you over the edge. It might have made it a no-brainer, right? So when you go to craft your own offers that you're going to ask, especially ones that you're going to ask affiliates to promote, bonus stack the hell out of them. Put as many bonuses in there as you possibly can. All it does is just build the value of whatever it is that you're buying, right? So, bonuses can be things like premium support. Bonuses can be things like BOGO, buy one, get one free. They can be, for stuff like Samcart. We make a bunch of digital training like this. There's all kinds of bonuses you can put out there. But bonus stacking is the act of presenting people with your offer and then saying, hey, wait, there's more, and just stacking a whole bunch of bonuses, just throwing the kitchen sink of bonuses at people in order to make your offer seem that much more valuable. But creating a great offers, this is something that we really, really excel at, and a lot of people miss the mark at, is basically creating offers that people just cannot say no to. It's getting more customers, more of your affiliates to get more customers. More of your affiliates will get more customers, that's what I'm trying to say, when you create really, really strong offers. And so if you do this better than the next guy, your affiliates will stay with you forever. And they'll keep sending you more and more traffic because honestly, if you are a better salesman than your affiliates, if you're a better salesman than the competition that your affiliates might be promoting, your affiliates will come back to you time and time again. And really making yourself a world-class salesman, a world-class someone who creates world-class offers will serve you extraordinarily well. And these are 3 ways to do that. So here's just a quick look at some of this stuff. We want to show you some conversion rates inside of Samcart. This is just some proof, right? These are some of our products that we've sold inside of Samcart and the conversion rates that we've gotten on those pages. And so if you look on the left, you can see 29%, 32%, almost 40%, 50%, 59%, 67%. And a lot of these are high-priced products that affiliates have also promoted. And so you can see on the left, these are not products where we've sent 10 people to the page and 3 people have bought. If you look at the total number of conversions over there on the left-hand side of the page, you'll see, 250 people bought the first one. 2,300 people bought that second line item. 350 people bought that conversion rate that's 38%. That 52% number up there is from our fan page funnel launch where we had almost 700 customers. 59% was a Facebook Ads Academy launch where we did, it was a $400 product. And all of this to say is that, when industry averages are around 10%, that really creating a great offer, right, is what will give you the results that look like this, right? Finding ways to make your offers, your products seem absolutely no-brainers are what are going to create conversion rates like this that not only benefit you, but of course benefit your affiliates and will keep them promoting you again and again and again. And we've also built Samcart's dashboard, all of this to say, so that you know your numbers. So we show you your earnings per click. We show you your conversion rates. We can show you, each individual affiliates, EPCs, and things like that. So use the Samcart Affiliate Center. We're trying to build something here for you guys that will be your own tool, right? We want you to be able to go in here and pull out, look, our top 10 affiliates, the people who are sending the most traffic, here's their EPC. So when you're going out there recruiting more affiliates or you just want more, what an old baseball coach of ours used to call more bullets in our gun, more opportunities, right? There are more things I can show potential affiliates. Here's my EPC, and here's some customer testimonials, and here's the things we've done for our offer, and here's what our customer lifetime value is. If you have all of these different kind of bullets in your gun that you can use, you're way more likely to attract more affiliates than somebody who, just kind of is humdrum along, doesn't know his numbers, and says, hey, I have this great thing, you should promote it. If you're the guy who has all the evidence, if you're the guy that knows your EPC, that knows your lifetime value, then you're way more likely to grab that affiliate and get their attention. So again, and then the last one, of course, is lifetime value. So another thing that we show you on your Samcart, dashboard, not in the affiliate center. But if you can show, look, we're selling a $100 product, but our customer lifetime value is $1,000, right? Then that tells affiliates, this guy really knows how to sell his people more stuff. And if I send customers his way, he's going to keep earning me commissions over time. So lifetime value is another really good stat to know and to use as a tool when recruiting new affiliates. Okay, so here's performance item number 2. So now we're moving on from know your numbers to get on some top 10 lists. Promote other big affiliates to grab their attention. So when people do big promotions, right, a lot of times they'll put out, here are my top 10 affiliates. Here are the people who, did the best or, are currently they'll give you updates as kind of a launch or, a new promotion's going on. But people make top 10 lists and make them public, right? Email all of their affiliates and tell them who is in the top 10. Because these people like competing with one another. So this is a tool that people who are smart will put out their top 10 lists in order to get affiliates to keep promoting. But if you find a way to get on someone's top 10 list, you are so much more likely to be able to grab their attention, right? And here's a quick story to back that one up. So Jeff Walker, who some of you guys might know his name, maybe some people don't. Jeff Walker is the owner of a product called the Product Launch Formula. Jeff's been online selling the Product Launch Formula for a long time, extremely successful, and we wanted to get his attention. And so we were paying attention to his affiliate emails. We marked off when he was going to do a big promotion for PLF, is what he calls it. And we marked off our calendars a few years ago and really gave it our all. We ran ads. We partnered with other people and, basically say, hey, we'll give you all of our commission if you promote under our link. We just basically said, we're going to go all out and we're going to try and establish and get ourselves onto this top 10 list for this launch, even if it kills us. And so we really, really pushed hard, and I think we ended up like 6th, right? Which we were ecstatic about. We would have been happy to end up in the top 20, but we got 6th. And because of that, all of a sudden, Jeff Walker knew Brian Moran. All of a sudden, Jeff knew our name, knew our brand, knew who we were, and he had proof positive that we could move some units, that we could promote his stuff, that we had a great list that was responsive to us, that we could send traffic to, or send traffic with, rather, and we got a lot of attention. And so if you fast forward now about, almost 2 years later, we are thankful to call a good friend of ours. Brian is in one of Jeff's high-level masterminds. Jeff has been extremely helpful with Samcart, advising us and helping us with, making sure Samcart is really up to snuff and is exactly what people want. He's been great in helping us structure kind of our own launches. So we have Jeff's help, and we are thankful to consider Jeff a friend. And then also, it's been a very mutually beneficial affiliate relationship. And so Jeff, who is a huge name, who this side of 2.5 years ago, I would have said we would never have been able to get his attention. He's a huge guy. There's no way we're going to be able to find a way to get Jeff Walker's attention or get him to promote our stuff. We found a way by getting on his top 10 list, by really, really pushing as hard as we possibly could to do well in one of his affiliate launches. We got his attention by showing up on his leaderboard, and it's been a very beneficial relationship since. So, and here's our last one in performance. I'm just going to say hustle. That's the only word I need, hustle. So the best affiliate marketers work their butts off, creating great offers, talking to more affiliates, working on new connections. So hustle can mean a lot of things. To me, when I say hustle, it means you're literally just willing to kind of put in the sweat equity that it takes to build something pretty cool. So nothing is built overnight. Get 10,000 fans, Samcart, anything we've done online that's thankfully we've had a really good string of success. Nothing is done overnight. None of these affiliate promotions, that $1 million launch, these are not mistakes, right? They didn't happen by chance. They happened because we laid the groundwork over the course of months and months, building relationships, promoting other people, strategically placing ourselves kind of in the right spot. And we hustled. I mean, really, honestly, we hustle. Brian and I and our team here, we work our butts off. And so we hopefully, now we are applying that to Samcart. I hope you guys are enjoying everything about it. But here's what hustle means to me. Hustle to me means you're active in forums. So whatever market or niche that you're in, you need to be actively talking to people. You need to understand who the big players are, Facebook groups or online forums or other blogs that are popular anywhere really. But if you're out there and you're active, people know who you are. You're putting your name out there. Is something that, really cool affiliate relationships have come because we're simply out there talking about things like Facebook, or we're talking about e-commerce. We're active in other places. And we've created some cool relationships because of it. Number 2, you're checking out the competition. You better know who your competition is. And I don't mean that in a negative way, because your competition is most likely your best affiliate partner waiting to happen. I'm going to say that again. So your competition, the people who you are watching thinking they're stealing my customers, they are likely your best affiliate waiting to happen. So you better know who the big players in your market are, because if you go make a mastermind, right, they better be your first call, the people who you consider your competition, because you can find ways to work together. And I'm not talking about collusion or price gouging or anything like that, but you can find ways to work together. You can sync your schedules. You can find ways that, person A serves like this specific need inside of this niche, and I serve this one, kind of like, when Paul Reddick brought us into the baseball world, we became kind of like the hitting guys in the baseball world, where there was like pitching guys and, all this other kind of niche stuff. But hustling means that you know who your competition is and they know who you are. So I'm talking personal relationships. You should be building personal relationships with people who you currently consider competition, because they're likely your best affiliate waiting to happen. Number 3, research blogs. You better know where your customers are spending the most time, right? Who else are your customers listening to? Because if they're listening to somebody out there and that person has no idea who you are, then that's a mistake, right? If your customers are listening to someone intently, then that person, whoever that person is, or those people are, those blogs they listen to, those YouTube channels they watch, they should know who you are, and they should be affiliates of yours. You should be finding ways to convince them to promote your products, or at least to talk about your products, right? And then lastly, making connections. You need to be emailing people. You need to be sending out invites. You need to be, just making intros. And not everything is hey, I have this product. Hey, nice to meet you. I have this product, or I have this service. I'd like you to promote it. That's the exact opposite of what I'm talking about. When I say making connections, I simply mean, hey, I've been reading your blog. I really enjoy it. My name's Scott. I'd love to hear about what you're doing. What's your goals? What are you trying to do with this business? I'd love to hear more about it. I do something similar. And just building connections. Find ways to serve other people first, and it will come back to you tenfold. So do not go out there with the intent of turning everyone into an affiliate partner right away. No, you need to build connections. You need to talk to people, you need to meet people, and then you need to slowly and over time turn friendships, or turn introductions into friendships into business relationships. Which brings us to the last one. So connections. So we talked about authority, we talked about performance, and here we are talking about connections. Step number 1 in connections is to watch other people's leaderboards. So we've talked about people and their other top 10 lists, right? We are constantly on everyone's affiliate list, watching other people's leaderboards, watching to see who their big affiliates are, because a friend of my friend is a friend indeed. So we would watch other people's top 10s and still do this. And, if maybe the person running the whole affiliate contest, or, someone who is in charge is the person who owns the product or the service kind of that the whole big affiliate promo is about, what we'll do is we will watch other people's top 10s and find maybe people who we never knew existed and reach out to them. And this honestly has netted us some of our best affiliate programs. If there was one trick I would say on this whole thing that is the most beneficial, the 80-20 principle of this whole video, it would be to watch other people's leaderboards. That is one of the best ways to find some previously unknown names that you could reach out to and just start building a friendship with. Again, this is not reach out to and convince them to promote your product ASAP. This is reach out to, build some relationship with, build some rapport, and develop it into an affiliate relationship. But watching Jeff Walker's leaderboards, watching a bunch of other people's is how we got our big Get 10K promotion together, how we've built some of our best affiliate relationships, and then, again, some really good friends come of it as well. But most of this is about the business side. So, watching other people's top 10 leaderboards, get on there. affiliate update list, even if you're not participating in that launch, just watching other people's leaderboards. Number 2 is to write about others. So flattery isn't cheap. It works. So when you're writing on your blog or you're making videos, whatever it is that you're doing, write about other people. If you want to get someone's attention, write about them. Highlight a product of theirs. Highlight, extol the benefits of some blog post that they wrote. Whatever it is, write about them. If you're writing about a common topic, it's very, very easy to name drop and to hyperlink, backlink to their site or something like that. And word like that gets around. I mean, when people write about you, they tend to find out. When you write about other people, those people tend to find out. And so writing about other people, again, not kissing someone's butt for the sake of kissing their butt. But if it's genuine, if what they, do is really good, if, they're really good at one thing, or they have a really great product or a really great post or whatever it is, there's no shame in writing about them and letting them know that you've written about them. And so here's a quick example. Guys over at IncomeDiary.com, so brothers Josh and Mike Dunlop, wrote this post a long time ago about our Facebook Ads Academy course. It said, how I doubled my money with Facebook ads. And he links to our Facebook ads course. And so this actually was somewhat not at the beginning of our relationship. This was them, writing about us and highlighting a product of ours to sell it and stuff. But they were generally just writing a good blog post about Facebook ads, and they dropped our names. And this is originally how we ran into them, was that Michael Dunlop at Income Diary wrote a post about Brian and shared it back, and it turned into what is now a really great friendship and has been a really mutually beneficial affiliate relationship as well. But he just wrote a post. He's writing a post about Facebook ads, and he decided that our Facebook Ads Academy course was enough to highlight, was good enough to highlight and send people to. And he sent originally back in the post, way back when they first kind of introduced themselves to us. So they sent us an email like, "Hey, we just highlighted this. You in this post. Just want to let you know. Keep up the great work." And it was as simple as that. And it launched a conversation, which launched a relationship, which has launched a ton of sales and a lot of really solid back and forth. So writing about people, flattering people, again, it might sound a little bit cheesy, but I'm telling you right now, it's an effective way to get someone's attention, even if you've never met them before. And so when you're writing about others, here's some general guidelines. Top 10 lists work great. So if you're going to say, the top 10 people in our industry to follow, right, and write about them, flatter every single one of them, and send it out individually to each one of the people that you list in your top 10 or top 7 or whatever it is. But that's a really easy way to talk about a lot of people, to be able to highlight each one of them, flatter them a little bit. And then, again, there's no shame in reaching out to them and telling them, "Hey, I just wrote this post about you. Just want to share and say, thanks a lot for everything you've given me. Let me know if there's ever anything I can do to help." Number 2 is product reviews. Another good way to write about people is to review a product or a service. Maybe even review like something they're doing on the marketing side, or something you really enjoyed about their website, or I had this really great customer, support experience with this company. But write a product review about them and share it with them. Just, again, write an email in. "I wrote this about you guys, really enjoyed it. Hope there's, if there's ever anything we can do, let us know." Number 3 is testimonials. So if you are a customer of someone you're trying to get the attention of, write a testimonial for them, right? Become a testimonial. Put something down on paper, on video, and send it to them and just say, "Hey, I just enjoyed this so much. I want to let you know how I felt. Let me know if there's ever anything I can do." And then, of course, the last one is remember to hyperlink. So if you're writing a post about someone, remember to link back to their site. Again, if you hyperlink something back to their site or several things, or want to link to a specific product, a great way to get someone's attention and to write that kind of like introductory email is to email them and say, "Hey, I'm writing this post about you, and I want to know where you'd like me to hyperlink to." Right? If there was one page you would like me to send people to on your site, what is it? And because that's just a great, nonchalant, non-pressure, there's nothing weird or, salesy about that. It's just where would you like me to send some traffic? I'm dying to let people know about you. Where do you want me to send them? And it's a great way to get someone's attention, a great way to start a conversation. Again, even if you've never met this person before. Offer up free content. So this is number 3, I believe, inside of our last section here. Offering up free content. Everyone loves good stuff, especially when they didn't have to write it. That is as true as it's ever been. We have people who post on Train Baseball, who post on Get 10,000 Fans, who have offered up free content about Facebook marketing or about baseball training or anything like that. Who have then become really good friends of ours. So, hey, I wrote this great post. If you want to post it on your site, just, by me or anything, I'd love to, just here's some really good content. I'd love to share it with your people. You're just doing some cool work for them. Again, don't do this out of some, selfish ambition to, hey, and make sure you link back to my product so that everybody from your blog post clicks over and buys my stuff. That's not the point. The point is to offer up really good free content, no strings attached. You're looking to lay the seeds for a profitable relationship with someone who is bigger and has a nice, awesome audience that you'd like to get in touch with. You're laying the seeds for something in the future. And so offering something up, no strings attached is a really good way to get in the door. You're just trying to create some kind of perception in their minds. You want them to think that you're awesome, that you're cool, and the easiest way to do that is to do awesome, cool stuff for people. So we're really big into the serve others, and that comes back to tenfold kind of ideology. So we really enjoy taking a couple hours, writing some really cool piece of free content, recording some free video, and then just offering it up completely free, no strings attached. Lastly, email introductions. So we're going to call this the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon's new affiliate program. Every one of your friends has friends. And so if you have affiliates, one of the best ways, if you're looking to get the attention of affiliate B, and you have a mutual friend, go ask that mutual friend to do an email introduction. Hey, Kevin, I noticed that, you're good friends with so-and-so. Would you mind putting me in touch with him? I'd love to, just start a conversation. And so again, this can be one of those things that can be really good or really bad for you, depending on how you approach it. So these are ones where we always tell people to err on the side of not salesiness. I really don't know how to say that, but what you don't want to have happen, here's the don't section of this conversation, is you don't want to have someone email intro you to somebody and then have your first reply before they can ever say, hey, it's nice to meet you back, be, hey, I have this product I'd like you to promote. It's on this date, and this is why you should do it, and here's your link, and it's going to be great. Don't do that. That is the opposite of what we're trying to do. When you have someone stick their neck out for you and intro you to someone else, especially if that person happens to be a big player in your market or anything like that, you always want to be serving. Serve first. I cannot emphasize that enough. It gets knocked around and thrown around so much because it's tough for people not to see their own bottom line, right? But when someone else sticks their neck out for you, especially when someone else does an email intro for you, you want to make sure that you're out there to serve, right? Hey, I just wanted to reach out. I really enjoy what you're doing. I love to hear, what's on your guys' calendar. What big promotions do you have coming up? How could I help you guys? I'd love to be in touch, right? So email introductions are great. Everybody has friends. Your friends have friends, and they have friends, and on down the line. And again, this is probably one of the biggest ways that we have been able to grow and create cool relationships is simply through email introductions. You'd be amazed the kind of people who we thought we would never be in touch with 2 years ago, 3 years ago, who are now really solid friends of ours. Because at some point someone did an email introduction, and now we have their phone number and we call them, text them, or, they've been a part of launches in the past, vice versa. So email introductions is the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon is always that, game people play. And I'll tell you right now, you are just one or two really, good mutual friends away from people who you previously thought you would never have the attention of. And so you never know until you ask. So make sure you go out there, ask mutual friends to do an email introduction, and always look to serve. Look to give first before you look to receive back. And you will see that back tenfold over the course of a relationship. You're going to get back every ounce of waiting that you might, be anxious to ask somebody to promote. You will get that value back tenfold. And so, a quick example, that picture we showed you before, email introductions brought half the people that were in this room together. It was email introductions that brought Andre Chaperone, Travis Ketchum, Will Hamilton, a bunch of other people in this picture here. All of these people were done through email introductions at one point or another, and now we're lucky enough to call all of them close friends and people who we text on the regular and have hung out with outside of work stuff. And, it really can develop into something quite more than just an email intro. So that is it. That is A plus P plus C equals profits, the affiliate attraction method. Build your authority, increase your performance, and start growing your connections. And in that way, that is the affiliate attraction method, how you guys can go out there and start attracting names of people in your field that you previously never thought you'd get the attention of, and start building relationships. But thank you guys for watching. This has been kind of a long one. I really hope you guys enjoyed this stuff. Let us know. Give us some feedback. How did you guys enjoy this? Do you have some things that you would love to share with the community? That you do for attracting affiliates. There are probably some high-powered people watching this video as well. So we'd love to hear from you guys. If there's anything else we can do, and all of us together as kind of the Samcart community can do to help each other get better results from our affiliate platforms, share. We'd love to hear about it. Love to give you credit for it. And thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can check out your other Samcart affiliate training to get into the affiliate platform and get going with your affiliate center. But we hope you guys enjoyed this a lot. Remember, authority, performance, and connections is how you build a powerful affiliate platform. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I am Scott from Samcart, and we'll catch you around the block. Hey, this is Scott from Samcart.